Hey everyone, it's Overrogue here again, and with a video comparing 3 different light weapons, Shredder, Halo and Gust, and we will try to find out which is the best weapon out of these 3. So all these weapons have 500-meter range, and Halo and Shredder can lock down your opponent. That's their speciality, or say special effect, no, not effect, ability. And the Gust weapon can, like all kinetic weapons, Gust can deal twice the damage to all physical shield. So yeah, and the level of equipments, every robot and all weapons will be level 8 as every other equipment in the test server. And don't worry, I have checked the stats of weapons and robots from live server and test server, and all are the same, so it will not be any different from live server. So the first test, oh yes, and one more thing, I posted a poll on my community section of my channel. So here's the result. I asked how do you arrange Halo, Gust and Shredder from best to worst at dealing damage. So this post has currently 292 votes, and 73% says Halo is better than Gust and then Shredder. 13% says Gust, then Halo, then Shredder. 6% says Halo, then Shredder, then Gust. Only 2% says Shredder, then Halo, then Gust. And 7% says no idea. So this post actually I posted after I finished testing all these 3 weapons, and I was quite surprised by some of the result, and I'm sure most of you will be too. So let's start with the least exciting comparison. The Halo versus Gust. So I know most of you already know about the result, but yeah, so I will test both of them in 3 different three different ranges. After that we will test Halo versus Shredder, and then we will at the last we will test Shredder versus Gust, and then at the end we will find the conclusion. So yeah, let's start with this Halo versus Gust. So the first test of Halo versus Gust will be at 400+ meter range. So let's see how it performs. So okay, the Halo completely outperformed the Gust. The Gust barely took out 40% HP of Blitz at this range. So definitely the Halo is far better than the Gust. But let's test it more on different ranges, from like 200 meter to 300 meter range next. So also in this range, the Halo completely outperformed the Gust. Well, Gust also did a pretty good job, but let's see at even closer range, like below 100 meter range, how both the weapons perform. So again, the Halo Halo was far better than the Gust. So yeah, in Gust versus Halo, the Halo is definitely better. And next test will be with Halo versus Shredder, and this is gonna be very interesting. You will see. I had I was quite surprised with most of the result between these two weapons, and you will see further in this video. So starting with again from 400 meter to 500 meter range. So definitely the Halo outperformed the Shredder, but also the Shredder did a pretty good job and far better than the Gust. I think the Blitz was left with like 20% HP, I guess. But when we saw in the case of Gust, the Gust was not even able to deal 40% damage. So yeah, definitely Shredder is far better than the Gust. And one more thing to note is, the Shredder has 3 seconds of reload time, right? So definitely you will not fire at your opponent. I mean, you will not be in open when your weapons are reloading. So when you have a cover, I think even at range from 400 meter to 500 meter range, I guess the Shredder can outperform the Halo and can be better than Halo. So this one, you know, I said I was quite surprised with some of the result. This is one of them. I never thought at 100 meter range a energy shotgun will be outperformed by a pin bullet weapon like Shredder. So as you saw, the Shredder totally like took out the Blitz in one full unload, and the Halo was not able to. Well, Halo definitely did a lot of damage. That was expected. So yeah, definitely Halo like secured the name of his shotgun. And I think what happened in the 100 meter range test, I guess the Halo fires in an arc, right? So most of his bullet was not hitting the Blitz. It's a small robot, so I think if you fight a Fury or maybe a popular robot like Invader, it has a wide design, right? Wide design, like it's wide, and Invader is much bigger than the Blitz. So I think in that case maybe the Halo will outperform the Shredder. But again, as I said, the Shredder has 3 seconds of reload time, so yeah. So now let's move to our final test of Gust versus Shredder. So the Shredder completely outperformed the Gust. So it's clear now the Shredder is better than Gust at this range. But let's see at more closer range, maybe like Halo, the Gust can secure his name of shotgun. So yeah, let's see. So even at range like 200 meter to 300 meter range, the Shredder again outperformed the Gust. So now the final test of Shredder and Gust, and also of all these tests. Then after this test, I will tell you the conclusion. So even at this range, the Gust is outperformed. So now moving to our conclusion. But let's take a look at the post I showed you. So this is the community post. So only 6% said the Halo is the best, then the Shredder and the Gust. So they are correct. And also 2% people said the Shredder is the best, then Halo, then Gust. So I will say they are also correct, because you saw in some of the cases the Shredder outperformed the Halo. And again, as I said, the Shredder has reload time, so definitely you will not fire in open as often. So yeah, so at the last I will come up with the conclusion that at 350 meter plus range, the Halo or Shredder will be the best depending on situation. If you have a cover, so definitely the Shredder will be better. If you are in completely open, then Halo can be better. And the Gust is the least good. And at range from 100 meter to 350 meter range, I think the Shredder will completely outperform the Halo. So Shredder is the best at this range, then Halo, and then Gust. And at below 100 meter range, the Halo is definitely better, because I don't think the reload time thing will work here, because definitely at this close range you will you will not get a time to get into cover. So I think Halo, we can like completely decide Halo as the winner at this range, then Shredder, and then Gust. So from this test, it is completely like obvious that the Gust should be your least priority, or say the like if you don't have Halo and Shredder, then only go with the Gust. Or if you have all three weapons, or you have none, and if you're thinking which one you should get, which one is the best, then I will say, like for robots like Auken, it don't have any resistance or stealth or anything, so you will definitely try to stay at a little distance. You will not try to go too close to your enemy. So I will say for robots like Auken, you should go with Shredder, and for robots like Pursuer, you should go with the Halo, because you can go very close to your enemy using your stealth. So I think Halo will be better at robots like Pursuer, Strider, and Mercury. So yeah, I think that was the test. So I hope you enjoyed it, or maybe if you find it informative, so don't forget to leave a like. And if you end up liking this video, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next one.